Sunnyside.
Good morning, Sunnysiders, and welcome back to Sunnyside News. Today is Friday, March 16th, 2018, and I would like to welcome everyone to today's program. I first want to break away from the regular program here to share with you an activity that we did earlier this week right here at Nature's Place. And of course, it incorporates a nature type of activity that we did with some of the children here. So sit back and watch and enjoy. Here we are with our nature activity outside today, and we need to first gather some sticks and some pebbles or stones. And we need 4 sticks about 2 feet long, and we need 12 sticks about 6 inches long, and we need 10 pebbles. So here we go. We need to find some that are about this big.
Or this big.
Yeah, about this big. We're not going to find them here. So let us go out in the front.
How many more do we need?
Well, we're going to get about 10 of them.
Have a 10?
Yeah, 10. Or in fact, let's find, oh, I don't know if we want to use pebbles or not. Let's go out in the driveway.
How about this one? They're the same size.
Yeah, that's a good one. Here, can you hold them in your hand? So how many is that?
1.
1. All right. Okay, we'll get these.
What do you mean? How many more do we need?
Well, we need 10 and we have 5.
So 5 more.
That's right. Good boy.
How about that one?
Okay, you like that one? Okay. How many do we have?
6, 7.
Okay. How many more do we need? As I was telling Larson, we need 10 pebbles, and we have 7. So how many more do we need? 3 more. Do you want me to hold those, or do you want those? All right. Do you want to get 3, or should we let Clinton get some? Can you find 3 more for us, Clinton?
That one's too big.
It's kind of big. We need them, say, around this size.
Or that one. That one.
Okay, we'll take that one. So now we have how many? 8.
Too big. That part.
All right, so let's go back to the back and we'll continue. So who knows what tic-tac-toe is? Do you know what tic-tac-toe is, Larson? Okay.
Yeah, we do.
You do? Have you played it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we need to get some sticks that are about,
How about this big?
we'll need some of those. About this long, maybe 2 feet long,
How about this big too?
2.5 feet long, and we need 4 of them.
How about, can I have this one this big too?
Hold on.
The skinny?
Yeah, but longer. Yeah, but longer. And there's quite a few twigs. Well, no, yeah,
That's too big.
that's too long. But we could what? We could cut in half, right? Well, let's see what he makes. Oh, that's awesome. So we need 4 of these. So here's 1, 2, 3. How many more do we need? 1 more. Can you find another one about that length, Clinton? Let's see, that might be. No, I guess that'll work. Now, here's what we need to find. We need to find some twigs like, some branches like this, but shorter. Maybe about 6 or 8 inches long. Do you know how long 6 or 8 inches is? Maybe about half that size. Can you break it in half, Larson?
About this.
Okay, that's perfect, Clinton. That size, that length right there. All right. We have 4. We need 12. How many more do we need? Keep looking, Larson.
9.
Keep looking. We need 8 more. There we go. How many do we have now?
2, 4, 6, 7.
7. So how many more do we need?
5.
We need 5 more. That's
We
right.
knew that.
You knew that, Larson? Good boy. Get some more. Good job.
A little bit too big.
How many do we have now?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
12. All right. Good job, guys. Now, we gathered some of these wire ties. You know how you find them on bread? And here's what we're gonna do.
What?
How you find them on bread.
Tie them 1, 2,
You'll
3.
see, first of all, we're gonna do the tic-tac-toe board,
Not hard. We're not gonna do
right?
that.
Which looks like
That don't look like that.
this.
This is
Okay, so Clinton, what I want you to do is take one of the ties, ooh, hopefully they won't be too short, and tie, you know what I'm saying, tie these together. So, okay, so here's
This
what I
one
want
not
you,
too
wait,
short.
listen to me. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to tie them together,
Okay, we can't do that.
okay? So tie them together. You two work on that, and I'm gonna run back in and get some more, okay?
Okay.
So keep working.
What are you doing?
Well, we are making a tic-tac-toe board.
Wow.
You know what tic-tac-toe is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so Clinton and Larson, can you make these, well, these are smaller sticks. Let's see.
Wow!
Hang on, Cece, hang on. So what we need now, what are the two letters you use in tic-tac-toe? X and O, that's right. So with these, Clinton, we're gonna make X's.
And with the rocks, we're gonna make O's?
And with the rocks, we're gonna make O's.
Sissy.
That's what it was doing right now.
Okay, now with these, can you sit down? There you go. With these, look,
Yeah, Martin.
Cece, we're gonna make X's.
And O's?
Well, we have the O's.
I like that.
Well, but you need 2 sticks. You see, you need 2 sticks, and
The
we're gonna
O's
tie
are
them.
like this.
No.
No, we're not gonna make
O's.
O's. We're using pebbles for the O's. So Clinton, you're gonna put those together using the twist ties. I want you to wire those together so it looks like an X.
Okay. I can do it too.
Absolutely. There you go.
This is
You might need to
fun.
put, Candace, you might need to put 2 of the twist ties together first. Yes, thank you, Clinton. Perfect.
I don't. Yeah, I know.
You need a hand, Larson?
Yeah.
You don't need to.
She said you too.
Don't.
If you need to. If you don't need to, then you don't need to use 2.
I don't need to.
And okay. Here, sweetie, let's see if one works. Okay, so we're gonna tie these together, just
No.
like that. Did you need 2 or 1?
She said 2.
If you need to. If you don't need to. Okay, so we have an X right here.
And I had another one.
Oh, I see how we.
I can.
How we
Is this good?
That's great, Candace. That's perfect. Okay, so here are the X's. Let me get the other X's for you, Clinton. There's another
No, it
X.
would be O's.
You want to be O's?
Here.
Okay, so we'll put all the X's and all the O's in one spot. You got them, Candace?
Yep.
All right, so go ahead and play a game of tic-tac-toe. So who's going to go first, the X or the O?
Candace.
X.
Nice try.
I know, right?
Very competitive.
Meh. I think it's gonna be a draw. You couldn't win either way.
Ta-da! It's a draw. Yay!
Where's the crayon? I don't see it.
So Candace, how do you like the tic-tac-toe board in the activity?
Well, I like it a lot because it's homemade, but I just keep losing, sadly.
Well, you'll just have to keep playing, huh?
Yep.
All right. Well, so there you have it. We have created a very fun activity out of sticks and stones, just things that are right outside in any yard that anybody can do practically anywhere and create a very fun and competitive hands-on. You can see it was an interesting activity as usual, and it helps to get the kids outdoors and interacting with all of nature. So I would like to take this moment to move right into some of the local events that are happening this weekend. And this weekend happens to be St. Patrick's Day weekend. We are here already. And so given that, on March 17th, I want to share with you that there will be a Kid Fest at the Belk of Lakeside Village in Lakeland. And now this is a free event, and it will be from noon to 3 p.m. where kids can take a picture with the Easter Bunny, of course, which is right around the corner, and they make arts and crafts, and they will even get to go on an Easter egg hunt, which is always fun. For more information on this one, you can call 863-688-7872. Another event coming up this weekend, also on March 17th, is the Downtown Farmers Curb Market, which will be in downtown Lakeland. Now this is from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And for more information about this event, you can go and visit downtownfarmerscurbmarket.org. Another event happening on Saturday, March 17th, there will be an art festival at Central Park in Winter Haven. Now this is starting at 10 a.m. in the morning, and there will be paintings and sculptures and mixed media artwork, handcrafted jewelry, artisan glass crafts, wood carving, and much, much more. So for more information, just give them a call. And also earlier this week, moving into the next item here today on Sunnyside News, I want to share with you another recipe that we did, and we made it right here again at Nature's Place. And of course it was a gluten-free recipe, and so I want you to take a look. Welcome, Sunnysiders, and thank you for joining me for today's recipe. As you know, I have recently gone to a gluten-free diet, which has been, almost about a year now. And so I want to share with you just some of the things that I like to do. Now, actually, I must warn you that this is a recipe that I found online. We find so many things online, don't we? But this is a recipe that I found online, and I couldn't believe that it sounded so simple. And I must tell you, I have never actually tried it. So here we go. I want to share this with you. Now, I will be making gluten-free cookies. And what this recipe calls for is actually gluten-free cake mix and oil. That's it. That's all that you are to include in this recipe. And I know it sounds so simple, right? Well, here we go. Let's give it a go, and we'll see what happens. So here is my gluten-free cake mix. This is a yellow cake mix. And according to the recipe, you're just supposed to, put it in a bowl. So here we go. Get the package open. Now, I am going to dump most of it into the bowl. It did say to reserve some back, and we will get to that in just a moment. So I have dumped most of it into the bowl. I've reserved, I'm gonna say there's probably maybe a third of a cup still in there. So that is in there. And then the recipe calls for, so that's 1 package of cake mix, and then a third a cup of oil, vegetable oil. This happens to be olive oil, as I usually cook with olive oil. So I'm going to measure out 1/3 cup of olive oil. And there we go. And I try as best as I can to be precise. Baking is just so precise. So here we go. I'm just gonna put it right into that cake mix. And there we go. We have the oil in there. So let me just give this a stir. And according to the recipe, it's supposed to dough up, like cookie dough. So let us see where we're at. And once again, I have most of the cake mix in here. So let me just get this going. And it's coming along quite nicely, I think. Even for me, it's coming along quite nicely. As I'm sure many of you out there, I've had a few kitchen disasters in my time, and so, you just move on and work through it, right? So here we go. And again, I think I said it before, but this is a yellow cake mix. So it should come out to be similar to a sugar cookie, I'm thinking. But I also have to tell you that this cake mix thing, whether it's gluten-free or not, cake mix is just turned into a wonderful ingredient because it seems to be very, very versatile. So there we go. It's kind of come together, I must say. It looks a little grainy, but I think it's going to work because the next instructions are to form it into little balls. So let me do that. Have a go at that, and we'll see what comes. Okay, and so there we have the little balls, and I'm just going to put them on the sheet. It said to put them on the sheet somewhat far apart, so we'll do 2 across. And I guess you could make them, any size that you like. I'm kind of thinking, cookies are basically bite-sized. Anyway, let's see here. So I'm going to roll out all these cookies. Okay, so there we have it. We have rolled them into balls and then pressed them down with a spoon. And now, according to the recipe, we're supposed to put them in the oven for 6 to 7 minutes only at 375. So that's what I'll do next. Here we have it. As you can see, the edges are a little more brown than they probably should be. However, that's all in the effort of trying out a new recipe. But I'm wondering how they're going to taste. So we're going to let them cool on the cookie sheet for a couple of minutes, as you should do, with cookies. And then we'll take them off the cookie sheet and sample them. Okay, so here we have our gluten-free cookies, and I want to invite a good friend of mine, Tyler, in to sample the cookies. So pick a cookie, Tyler. There we are. And what do you think?
They're really, really good. Nice and crunchy.
Nice and crunchy. And they taste like a sugar cookie?
Absolutely.
Aha. Now I'm thinking you could probably decorate these too. If you wanted to sprinkle some color sugar on the top or even some frosting. So I'm really, really amazed at how well that they came out with just the 2 ingredients. So there we have it. Thank you for joining me. And back to Sunnyside. So there you have it. As you can see, it was a very interesting recipe, an experimental one at that, but it was very delicious as well. So moving right into the good news piece item of the week for you, I want to tell you about Special Olympics Florida that happened this past weekend right here in Polk County. And as it happens, one of the Polk County athletes said that he gets more out of it than just fitness. His name is Storm Curtis, and he attends Ridge Community High School, not very far away from right here at Nature's Place. And he said it's fun, it's really fun to get out there and be active. For him, it's a way to improve his socialization and communication skills, which you know me, that's very important. Now, the athletes also don't have to pay. This is completely free for them to compete in the games. And Special Olympics Florida Polk County Director Monty Summers said there's about 700 Special Olympics athletes in the county. I had no idea. That is marvelous. So I want to also share with you that did you know that Orlando attracts more visitors than any other amusement park destination in all of the United States? And I'll tell you what, if you've ever been to one of the theme parks, you can see that everybody comes there. Very, very popular. So, moving toward the end of this week's Sunnyside News, I want to share with you a quote, and that quote goes, "Clouds come floating into life, no longer to carry rain or usher storm, but to add color to the sunset sky." And that was said by Rabindranath Tagore. So that is our Sunnyside News episode for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Go out there, have a great weekend, enjoy your St. Patrick's Day, and as always, remember to keep your sunny side up. It's the only way to go. Bye for now.